Hey guys, Freddy Rudu here. Today in this video, I'm gonna be doing an 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 updated version of my Disney DVD collection, which is right here beside me. See where my finger is pointing. So I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk a little bit about I'm gonna talk about the Disney movie, each Disney movie that I have, and maybe say a few sentences, maybe do a couple of things. But anyway, who knows? Let's get started. So first up, we've got Toy Story 1. I got the Blu-ray edition. Truthfully, this movie is my all-time favorite Disney. This is my all-time favorite Disney movie. Words cannot describe how much I love this. How much I love Toy Story. I've seen the first one and the second one, and I just now. And I also got to see the third movie, and I really enjoyed it. When I first watched this movie on my DVD player, I was so addicted to this movie. It did not let me down. It had so many funny scenes, and it was just good. So for those of you who don't have it, go get it. Because this is the greatest Disney movie of all time. Seriously. I'm gonna put this aside right here. Okay. Next we have Toy Story 2. Another good movie. Sorry about that. This movie was pretty cool. I saw the VHS version of this when I was a little boy, and I remember crying, and I remember getting all teared up on like when Jessie would have memories of her own of her owner Emily when she grew up and gave Jessie away. That part kind of got me all teared up. But still, this is a good movie, and I think y'all should get it. Seriously, go get this movie, and they also have the DVD version of this on Amazon, and I think that's where all you can find them. But yeah, good movie though. Highly recommend this one. Or I would recommend it, I would say. Okay. Next we've got Toy Story. Next we've got Toy Story 3. Great movie. I saw this when I was with my friends when I turned 18, and it was so freaking hilarious. There were some funny parts, and there were some sad parts, of course. The only part that made me sad was when Andy gave all his toys away, and that made me that pretty much got me all teared up. But still, this is a nice movie, and I think you should go get this. Seriously. It'll make you laugh. Next, we have The Sword and the Stone. Another one of my favorite Disney movies. This is based on. This movie is based. This movie takes you back to those days where it's like medieval times, where you're dressed up in armor suits, fighting dragons, fighting dragons, and saving the princess. But this movie was pretty sweet. I mean, I saw it the last couple of. When I watched. Usually, when I would watch these movies, that owl Arcaneses would make me laugh. Well, he made me laugh a couple times, just because he was real funny, and the wizard Merlin, yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. So if you don't have this, then I suggest you go on Amazon and get this, because this is hands down one of the best Disney classic movies ever, besides like Toy Story besides like Toy Story. And yeah, this is a good movie. Go get it if you don't have it. Next up, we have the Aristocats. Great movie. I didn't really get to see the VHS. I never got to watch the VHS version of this, but I got it for Christmas, and when I watched it, it did not let me down. I mean, most of the scenes were all about having a good time and just getting down and dancing and dancing all night long to jazz music. That's what makes this movie so great. You've got Thomas O'Malley, a white cat, and those three adorable kittens, Marie, and yeah. Yep, got those swinging jazz cats, and yeah. And yeah, this is a pretty good game. This is a good movie. Seriously, go get it. If you don't have it. Next, we have A Bug's Life. This movie. I don't really know what else to say about this movie. But it's a great movie. I did watch it when I was little, and it gave me lots of flashbacks to when I was a child. There were some sad scenes. And yes, there were scary scenes. And yes, this movie did tend to scare me a few times. But other than that, it was okay. This is still one of my favorite Disney movies, I should say. Next, we have another good classic, and that is The Little Mermaid. This is the Diamond Edition. I got it for my birthday last year, and the reason why I wanted to watch this is because I wanted to get scared. Truthfully, it was actually kind of scary at parts, but other than that, it made me laugh. It made me laugh a couple times, like when Scuttle twirls his hair. Oh, like when Scuttle twirls his hair with the fork, with the dingle hopper, and that made me laugh. So yeah, if you don't have this, then go get it, because this movie will make you laugh, and it did make me cry at parts, but other than that, it was okay. It's not my all-time favorite movie, but it's still a really good movie. Okay. Next up, we've got Mary Poppins. Great movie. There was a part towards the end where it got real scary, and the children were running, and there was this old lady, and that almost did scare me. But other than that, the acting is great. The dancing is the just how they do those awesome dance moves, and how Mary Poppins can work her magic charm. That's really this is another good movie in my opinion. I know it does have some scary scenes in it, but still, this is a pretty good scene. I saw the VHS version of this when I was a little boy, and I loved it so much. Alright, guys, I will be back for part 2. Until then, peace out. Bye-bye.